Visible?
No, sir, it's not clear.
No, sir.
Not clear. Black
Sir, if it is possible, please can you take the camera more near to the board so it can be visible? Or if board cannot be seen properly.
Yes, that is another thing that close to Is it visible?
Sir, the above part cannot be seen.
This one.
Before it, above this.
Here.
Yes, sir, cannot be seen.
Now
Sir,
here.
the heading is not visible.
Which one is not visible?
Sir, the heading is not visible.
Heading not visible.
अच्छा. So heading problems on profit maximization. At close करो तो कैमरा का एक ऊपर देखो ना. अभी इसके अभी ऊपर एक बोला. फिर ऊपर दूर तक बोला ना. अच्छा. Problems on profit. Now is it visible? Now is it visible? Hello?
No, sir, it is coming hazy, not properly visible. What is hazy?
Now?
No, sir. Something is written, but yes, sir. Profit.
Profit. Problems on profit
Maximization.
maximization. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Problems on profit maximization. See, this problem it was given first, so there was confusion from this problem. Problem was given and changed little. Previously it was, suppose the cost of a company is rupees 5,000. Okay, let me solve this problem. Suppose the cost of a company is rupees 5,000 to produce a machine. It was written, the cost of a company is rupees 5,000 to produce a machine, and the demand for machine in 1,000 rupees for a price of 1,000 rupees is expressed by P equal to 50 plus 2Q. 50 plus 2Q. Then we were asked to calculate the profit and profit maximizing level of output and price. So there are certain problems in this problem. So that's what I found this problem solution is not coming. So I have changed a little the language and uploaded. This one is not uploaded, I shall upload today. So here the problem, suppose the cost of a company is rupees 5,000 to produce 1,000 machines. 1,000 machines. Previously it was rupees 5,000 to produce a machine. That means if the number of machines are 10, that will be 50,000 into 10. 50,000 into 10. If the number of machines are produced 20, that will be 50,000 into 20. If the number of units are Q, then 50,000 into Q. So that was the difference I said. So after that, I have changed little the language of this problem. If the demand function is changed as P equal to 50 minus 2Q and cost for producing 1000 units is 5,000, in that case, PC will be equal to 5,000. You need not multiply it by Q, because this is the cost of producing 1000 units of machine, 1000 pieces of machine. But previous version was to produce one machine. So if you produce one machine cost is 5,000, Q number of machines will be 550,000 into Q. So this one is different. This is to produce 1,000 units of machine. So the cost of 1,000 units of machine equal to 5,000. In that case, if you want to calculate the profit maximization level of output and price, then you need to calculate first PR. What is the formula of PR? PR equal to P into Q. P is 50 minus 2Q into Q equal to 50Q minus 2Q square. And PC is 50,000. So profit function phi equal to PR minus TC. So PR is 50Q minus 2Q square minus TC is 5,000. So the profit function minus 2Q square plus 50Q minus 5,000. Then first order condition for maximization of profit, delta phi by delta Q equal to 0 or delta of minus 2Q square plus 50Q minus 5,000 by delta Q equal to 0 or minus 4Q plus 50 minus 2Q square minus 5,000 is equal to 0 or 4Q minus 4Q equal to minus 50 or Q equal to 12.5 watt units. Then SOC requires delta 2 pi by delta Q square equal to delta Q into this one minus 4Q plus 50 equal to minus 4 less than 0. So FOC and SOC are satisfied. SOC and FOC are satisfied. And next you have to calculate what price the machine will maximize company's profit. So price equal to satisfied for maximization of profit. So price equal to, this is 50 minus 2q, 50 minus 2 into 12.5 equal to 50 minus 25 equal to 25 rupees. So profit maximizing level, profit maximizing level of output is 12.5 or is equal to 30 units, and respective price equal to is rupees 25. This will be your answer. What is the change? First class I said the demand function was 50 plus 2q. So here I have changed it to 50 minus 2q because there was problem here. 50 plus 2q will be, then here there will be one negative symbol. So that is why that means the demand function was not correct. After that, next what I have done, this one in the original problem, first when I uploaded in Google Classroom, it was cost of producing 1 unit, means one piece of machine is 55,000. So if the cost of 1 unit of machine is 5,000, and if Q number of outputs, Q number of machines are produced, then that will be 50,000 Q. It is similar. Suppose cost of producing 1 machine is 5,000. If you want to produce 10 machines, then 5,000 into 10, 20 machines, 5,000 into 20, 25 machines, 5,000 into 25, like this. So Q number of machines 5,000 into Q. So that cost will be, total cost will be 55,000 Q. But here in this particular problem, the language I have changed it and made it that total cost of producing 1,000 units of output. If you look into the problem, the language is written to produce 1,000 units. 1,000 units. So company's target is to produce 1,000 units. So the total cost of producing 1,000 units is rupees 5,000. So now you need not multiply it by Q because this is the total cost of producing 1,000 units. So then PR equal to P into Q. This is P 50 minus 2Q into Q, and profit is equal to PR minus GC. So you know this formula. Then we have got the profit function. After that, FOC is equal to 0. From here we have got Q equal to 12.5 units. Is equivalent to, because 12.5 units cannot be produced. It is equivalent to 30 units. Then after that, if you write 12.5 units, also will get full marks. No problem. Then SOC requires less than 0. So minus 4 we have got less than 0. So both FOC and SOC are satisfied for maximization of profit. FOC and SOC are satisfied. Since FOC and SOC are satisfied, that means the Q equal to 12.5 maximizes the output, maximizes the profit. So profit maximizing level of price is what? Here, P equal to 50 minus 2Q. So in place of Q, you put here this value of Q as 12.5, because P equal to 50 minus 2Q, 50 minus 2 into 12.5. So you get the price equal to 25. So the profit maximizing level of price is equal to 25. So at what price the output is maximized? The price is 25. The output is maximized. Profit is maximized of that particular company. And at what level of output? The level of output is 12.5 units. And since 12.5 units cannot be produced, it should be either 12 or 13 usually the data value is considered, so 13 units. So 13 units you may write in the answer, but while multiplication you cannot multiply it by 13 units. You have to multiply it by the actual figure 12.5. This is why writing the answer. If you do not mention 13 units, then there is no problem. You may not write also here because actual answer is 12.5. So if you keep this 12.5, you will get full marks. There is no problem here, no doubt here. Are you clear? Hello?
Sir, actually some problem is happening that the display is not clear. Picture is coming hazy sometimes it is coming clear. So it is little bit difficult. Sir, maybe network problem.
Network problem may be there, but
Yes, actually the board sometimes is visible to me, but sometimes it is becoming totally hazy.
are all of you?
Yes, sir, I am also having the same problem.
Okay. Wait 2 3 minutes. Let me put on the light. Switch on light. Now, is it visible already? Switch on the
Yes,
light.
sir, same problem.
Same problem. Still same problem.
Yes, sir. Maybe due to weather, the network is making problem.
But let me do one. Let me show it to my mobile one. This board. Let me try. Okay, wait 2 minutes. Let me try once. Let's see.
Yes, sir, visible.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir, visible. Yes, sir, visible.
This I am. This I am with my camera actually. So just see the problem I am showing you once. P equals to P equals to 50 minus 2. 50 minus 2. Then PC equal to 5,000. PC equal to 5,000. Then here equal to Q 50 minus 2. So into Q 50Q minus 2 square. Then profit PR minus PC 50Q minus 2 square minus 5,000. So it is equal to minus 2 square plus Q minus 5,000. Then FOC is delta pi by t equal to 0. Then it is done minus 2 plus 2 equal to 0, so equal to 12.5 units. 12.5 units cannot be produced, so it can be written as 13 units. But while calculating, you need to multiply it by 12.5. Then second order production SOC is just delta 2 pi by delta less than 0. So here it is minus 4 equal to less than 0. So FOC and FOC both are satisfied. Both are satisfied. negotiated. These both are satisfied for maximization of profit. So the output 12.5 units can maximize the profit of the company. So accordingly, you put the value of Q in demand function P equal to 50 minus 2Q equal to 50 minus 2Q. You put this value here P equal to 50 minus 2Q. You get 50 minus 2Q 12.5. So 50 minus 25 is equal to 25. So profit maximizing is about 12.5 or maybe 13 units can maximize the profit at 25. So this is the answer of this problem. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Now the picture is totally visible clearly.
Clear.
Yes, sir. Fully clear.
Actually, problem this camera perhaps. So now what happened after showing this? I am showing through my camera mobile, but in this way it is difficult to solve. So this problem you are clear?
Yes, sir.
You have understood. Now this problem I am giving you in little different way. So you find the difference how the this answer differs. In this problem, equal to 50 minus 2q. Now if I take say consider plus 50 plus 2q, you will find you need to verify whether this demand function can maximize profit or not. So shall I erase this? Shall I erase
Sir, can
this?
you do one thing? Sir, can you do one thing?
Yes. Tell me.
Sir, can you take a picture of the board and send it to our official group? See,
Now that
we can say.
it is being recorded. Okay. It is being recorded. So if you watch
Yes, sir.
the video which I upload in YouTube, the link is provided. So you will be clear. Here you will find this clear visibility.
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear visibility will find and with lecture. So whenever I upload the link, I provide you the link in the group. All of you click there, or you click the link and then YouTube video. You check it. You will get the full video of full class, total class. So there you will clear. And solution will be uploaded in your Google Classroom. This one has not been uploaded, but yesterday whatever I discussed that is already uploaded, and this one also I shall upload, so that you don't need this screenshot of this. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So full classroom. So I am using this video. Problem হচ্ছে এই পাচ্ছে না আবার ব্যাক ক্যামেরা মোবাইলে অন করে কি হবে ওইটা ক্লিয়ারিটি আছে বড় করে এছাড়া same problem in little different way. Suppose the cost of a company is rupees 5,000. Cost of a company, cost is rupees 5,000. Cost rupees 5,000 to produce a machine. To produce a machine. To produce a machine, and the demand for machines for a price of 1,000 rupees is expressed by P equal to 50 plus 2Q. 50 plus 2Q. See the difference of this problem and the previous problem. Previous problem also the cost was rupees 5,000, but that was expressed as cost of producing 1,000 units of machines. But this is cost of a particular machine, cost of one machine. Since cost of one machines and Q number of machines will be produced, so the total cost will be 50,000 Q. Suppose the cost of one machine is 5,000. If you want to produce 10 machines, so you have to spend 5,000 into 10. If you produce 20 machines, you need to spend 5,000 into 20. If you produce 25 machines, then 5,000 into 25 you need to spend. Like this, if you produce Q number of machines, then you have to spend 50,000 into Q. So total cost becomes here. PC equal to 5,000 Q. 5,000 Q. But previously, last problem, that PC was 5,000 because that was cost of producing 1,000 units of machines. So here there is one difference of the language. And second, the demand function. 50 plus 2Q, that was 50 minus 2Q. Now, here you are asked to verify whether the given demand function can maximize the profit of the company. The given demand function can maximize the profit of the company. Since you need to verify the maximization of profit, so here also you need to calculate PR. PR equal to P into Q is equal to 50 minus 50 plus Q into Q equal to 50Q plus 2Q square. At PC equal to 5,000 Q. So profit is equal to profit pi is equal to 50Q plus 2Q square minus 5,000 Q. So is equal to 2Q square minus 4950Q. 4950Q. Then FOC, first order condition. FOC delta pi by delta Q equal to 4Q minus 4950 equal to 0, or Q equal to 4950 by 4 equal to, it is coming to 12, 1, 2, 1,237.5 units. Then SOC delta 2 pi by delta 2 square equal to dq of 4Q minus 4950. is equal to 4, which is greater than 0. Now see, as I have changed the demand function, demand function 50 plus 2q instead of 50 minus 2q. Last problem the demand function was equal to 50 minus 2q. Last problem, and this problem it is 50 plus 2q. Cost was total cost. This is per unit cost. So total cost has become 55,000 q. Because of that, you see, first order condition fulfills, but second order condition is not satisfied. First order condition, you have to write though FOC is satisfied, but SOC is not satisfied for maximization of profit. So since second order condition is not satisfied, though the first order condition is satisfied, therefore the level of output where 1237.5 or 1238 units of output cannot maximize the profit of the company. It cannot maximize the profit of the company. Therefore, this problem, after verification, it can be concluded that the determined level of output 1237.5 or 1238 units will not maximize the company's profit. Therefore, you cannot take this project, consider this project as viable project. So here you see the difference is demand function has been changed and cost function is same 5,000, but this 5,000 is not the total cost. 5,000 is not the total cost. It is per unit cost, average cost. That is why you need to calculate total cost. You need to multiply it by Q, 5,000 Q. So you tell me now whether this is feasible or not. Otherwise, I have to explain like the last problem I explained. Switching on my back camera.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
It is visible now. Visible. So maybe 2-3 problems. Now I am using black marker. This may be one of the causes also. So it is visible. Are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
So the differences
So
of
if you increase your handwriting, then I mean the size, then it is visible.
Bigger
Font. Yes, sir. Bigger font. Yes, sir.
This font is okay.
Yes, sir.
I shall try. Actually, problem, so many things have to be written in the board. So always frequently, if I erase one part, then I won't be able to read back while explaining the cost function or demand function. Okay, that is the one of the things. Anyway, that since it is visible, the problem is solved. So here, the differences of the problem, demand function is changed, and most important part, because of the differences of language, how the cost function changes. Clear? So in the first problem, it was clearly said the cost of producing 1,000 units, because the demand function was given for 1,000 units. So cost function, cost of producing 1,000 units. But here this cost is not for 1,000 units. It is for 1 unit of machine. Since 1 unit of machine, that is why it is average cost. So you have to convert it into the total cost. So to convert it into the total cost, you have multiplied it by Q. So total cost becomes 5,000 Q. But if you look at the last problem, your total cost was 5,000 only. So this is one difference. Another difference, just I have changed the demand function. It was P equal to 50 minus 2Q, 50 plus 2Q. So after that, when I have tried to solve this model, then we found first order condition is satisfied, but second order condition of maximization is not satisfied, because second order condition requires less than 0. It is greater than 0. Clear? It is greater than 0. Since second order condition is not satisfied, it is satisfied for minimization. So this will actually minimize the profit, not maximize profit. Not maximize profit. That is why this cannot be considered. No manager will consider such type of model.
Sir, if it was -4, then it can be considered. Minus,
yes,
if it was -4, then can it be considered? -4.
yes, -4 that can be considered. But another thing also I would like to mention here. In the last problem, when it was P equal to 50 minus 2Q and TC equal to 5,000, there your first order condition, second order condition, all were satisfied. Okay, and quantity also, that was 12.5 units and price was 25 units. That is okay. So whenever you are asked to calculate price and quantity, the output level, profit maximizing level of output, there is no problem at all. But if you calculate the profit in the last problem for your own interest, there also you will find the profit is coming negative. That is not shown, as it is not mentioned in the problem. So there also you will find negative. So being an efficient manager, to show the profit, to run the organization or to make the organization profitable, if your profit is negative, so that means what? That means what? You are recovering the variable cost, but part of fixed cost is not, fixed cost is not recovered. It is similar to the conditions of perfect competition. In perfect competition, when I taught in your first semester, that time I showed you different conditions. Sometimes if the profit is not maximized, profit is not positive profit also, still the company or the entrepreneur continues production, hoping that in future the positive profit will be earned. So that was such type of situation. That problem was such type of situation where profit is negative, but profit maximizing condition says the level of output and price are the profit maximizing level of output. Since the level of output and the price are the profit maximizing level, therefore the entrepreneur will think, or the manager will think, yes, this output and price level will give you the positive output. Actually, what happened in reality, when you calculate the profit, you get the negative profit. That means because of the competitors, or because of the sudden rise in price of the commodity of raw materials, so because of inflation or some other factors or some other influencing factors, suddenly the cost of production has increased. Or because of any political threat or any other part which has involved unnecessary some other side costs or carrying costs or advertisement costs. Due to that, or maybe due to the competitors, what happened, that profit you are getting is negative profit. So the entrepreneur or the efficient manager will think, since the level of output maximizes the profit and the price 25 is also maximizing level of price, though the profit is negative, that means part of fixed cost is not recovered, and that the cost has already incurred at the time when the company established, or the before the manufacturing starts. So okay, let's continue this project for few months or few years, hoping that in future this project will be profitable project. Have I made you clear the logic behind the last problem?
Yes, sir.
So in the last problem, the output and price what you get are the profit maximizing level of output. But if you calculate profit, that was not included in your problem. That is why I have not shown. You will find the negative profit. Negative profit does not mean you have to stop the project. Why? Because negative profit means what happens? your variable cost is recovered, but part of fixed cost is not recovered, and that fixed cost already you spend before you start the production. Already you have invested. Already you have invested in the company. So immediately, if you do not recover, also you will not suffer. So what you will plan, being a manager or being an entrepreneur, in future you will get return. In future you will get return once those side factors are removed. When the competitors will go away, when they will not be able to survive in the existing company, that time you will be the monopolist, or you will be the market leader in that particular market or particular product area, in the area where you are, or price discrimination may be followed. Suppose in some areas where there is more competitors, there you are selling at lower price, and the areas where the less competitors are there you are selling the product at higher price. So price discrimination may be followed, or price discrimination may be practiced. In such situation or in such conditions, the entrepreneur or the efficient manager will continue the project for long period of time, hoping that this project will be profitable in future. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is all about the profit maximization and sales maximization. What I shall do next topic perhaps is I have to check the syllabus whether next is optimization theory or not. So if next class, if next topic is optimization theory, I know I am not getting the response from many students, maybe because of the derivatives, calculus. I thought that since you have studied derivatives or calculus in your first semester, Shukla madam has taught, or so you remember, or those who are from science background, they have studied from class 12. That's what I did not ask, whether you can remember this calculus or not. So one class I shall take, next class on calculus, if next topic is optimization theory. So after taking the next class on calculus, so that I shall try to remind you how to solve this any function, or how to derivate any function, partial derivatives or total derivatives, whatever. After that, this I shall start the optimization theory, so that it will be clear for you. But you need to check your books and you need to practice few sums, so that it will be clear. Otherwise, you will be in the same position where you were earlier. So next class will be on calculus. If I find next topic is profit optimization theory. Otherwise, it will be conducted later. Okay, thank you very much. I hope all of you have.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Hello, can everybody say that whether you are clear? Can I get response from everybody?